Midwest Grilling.
I'll tell you what, we are in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We were at 101 Bay Beach Road. We are at Paradise North Distillery, and Freddie said this is truly paradise.
Yes, it is.
Matt Dog Merrill's Midwest Grilling coming your way right after this, folks. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
Boss Grills presents Mad Dog and Merrill Midwest Grillin'. Brought to you by Pit Boss Grills, Griddles, and Accessories, Sundrop Soda, the Hayward Lakes Visitors and Convention Bureau, the Wisconsin Cranberry Association, Minocqua Tourism, Shooting Star Casinos, Rebeck's Cutlery, Awesome Shrimp and Seafood, the Wisconsin Agriculture Tourism Association, and by Lashbro Visual Communications.
Are you folks ready?
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
We are having a smoking good time.
Oh, yes, we are.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
We are in Green Bay, Wisconsin. You folks don't know where Green Bay, Wisconsin is. We are in Paradise. We are at Paradise North Distillery. Look them up, paradisenorthdistillery.com. What a great place. What a paradise. A great getaway, a great way to relax, a great way to sit back and enjoy and unwind.
I'm unwinding and
I'm unwinding. The folks are unwinding with us here today. We're having a great time. And you're invited at the Paradise here for happy hours, Monday through Fridays from 4 to 6. They got special deals.
Oh, yes.
They got great cocktails here. They got specialty artisan cocktails. In fact, we have the cocktail of the week coming up, and you folks are all enjoying them. How many folks had a Fast Freddy Old Fashioned today? Yeah, buddy. About 50% had them. But Merrill's going to be making that drink in just a minute or two with some of the great bourbons that they do make here. This is a competition. We have 22 teams over yonder.
Right.
They're competing. There's two different categories of ribs today. They're all St. Louis style ribs, but there's a wet and a dry rub. Right. So there's a wet and there's a dry rub. We're going to kind of combine the two here together today. Now in competition, I didn't realize this, and all the times we've been to competitions and stuff, a lot of times they use the baby backs.
Sure.
And they're thick and they're not as fatty, they're not as flavorful as we're concerned. So they do the St. Louis style, but they do it and they also trim them. And I never realized it because I always thought they were baby backs because they trim them. And I've only done this once or twice. In fact, we were on with our good friend Jill and Abby, and they're in the audience out here today with Fox 11. We were on there Wednesday promoting this event. And it was only the first time that I ever tried cutting these darn things.
And you did a good job.
Well,
sir.
These are the second times here. So we're going to find the riblets. So what we have is we have a St. Louis style rib, and that's off the belly portion of it. There's the full spare rib, that's a huger part. They take a section of that off, it becomes St. Louis. Up above that is the meatier baby back.
Yep.
So we're taking off those riblets. And if you ever went to a grocery store and you saw beef riblets, that's the little riblets right there.
Gotcha.
I find that a really waste of good meat myself.
I agree with you 100%.
On the flip side, we've got some nice little a flap of good protein, I call it if I were home. But as far as the competitors go, we need to cut that off. I've already taken the silver off, the back side here. And we're going to get rid of that membrane. Now we don't have the membrane on the back. Now we have a flat side here. Now in competition, there's another flap right there. So we're going to get rid of that flap. We're going to feel where the bones are. And we're going to get rid of that section with one bone. We're going to slice that baby off.
Look at that.
And I hate to do it, but this is competition. There's a split bone there. So we're going to get rid of that split bone. And we got
leftovers.
And we got our, I know exactly the truth. I know. That's a sin, isn't it? And they even cut them down even more than that. There's another, in fact, here's another flap right here. That's no good right there. That's another flap.
Nice.
And those are the ones that Tim Fullbelly gave to me, some beautiful competition style. They smoke them in a 3-2-1 situation. That's what we did here today. I smoked them for 3 hours at 225 degrees, smoked them at 3 hours for 225 degrees. I wrapped them for 2 hours at about 245, 250, and now we're pumping some smoke on them for the last hour, the last one. And I've got some nice looking, one good looking rack of rib there. The other one I took the dog for a walk. And out in the park, and halfway through the walk, I said, oh, darn it.
Is that what you said?
Because I went to church that day, so I said, oh, darn it.
Yeah, right. right.
Okay, so here's the rack of ribs. Now there's, in competition a lot of times you see the yellow mustards, the French's mustard. French's mustard is too common for Mad Dog and Merrill. So I found out a fermented soy, hoisin. Hoisin!
Thank you, Jill Everman. Hoisin!
So we're going to put a wet rub on top of ours. I don't know if anybody's ever had hoisin. It's a really sweet fermented soy. So it's not a teriyaki, it's not a sweet and sour or anything like that, but it's got this gorgeous glaze over the top. And we're just going to put some on the undercarriage a little bit here.
Oh, it's going to be good.
It's going to be absolutely delicious. I meant to splash a little bourbon on there to get the acid going on top of there, but we're going to forego that. Freddie, you ready for a drink? And then I'll get the rub on here. We're going to let this sit just a minute.
Freddie's always ready for a drink. You know, we're going to be doing some old fashions today, Freddie.
Old fashions.
You know, bitters. Bitters have came a long way. We're using their black walnut bitters here, okay?
Black walnut bitters.
You know, in the old days it was just Augusta bitters, but not anymore. Now we got some cranberry maple syrup for the sweetener.
Yep. So instead of simple syrup, you're using maple syrup.
You got her, sir.
Syrup.
Over there? Yes, yes.
Syrup.
Syrup. And I'll tell you what, folks. If you're a bourbon lover, they have the best bourbon.
They really
Can't
do.
go wrong with it.
Honest to goodness.
So a lot of different distillery bourbons. This is the best.
They have 3 different bourbon whiskeys. They have a white whiskey. They have gorgeous 6 different distinct rums. They've got vodka, gin, and brandy. And you can come and take tours here, and you do little samplings. There's a great event here. Tom and Judy Felds, great folks, great family folks, started in 2021. And they're just wonderful with their signature cocktails.
Oh,
so a little sour for Freddie today.
Sour.
They're doing theirs with sweet today.
Freddie's a sour guy. Let's turn that around. Gotta have a little awesome
snack stick.
Snack sticks there, sir.
Ah, our good old friend.
Rebel took care of us.
So black walnut bitters, maple syrup, bourbon, and a little sour. We're doing our own way of doing.
Life is good, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Tastes like another.
Does it taste good, right? Stir that maple syrup down below, Freddie. Let's get some maple syrup going. Look at that. That is good. So it tastes pretty good? So every once in a while, our good friends at Paradise North Distillery, they have some special curated dinners. They got some wonderful cooking classes. They got a holiday celebration. They always celebrate good old-fashioned Kentucky Derby Day. And if you're looking for something next year as you're watching this show, I guarantee you this is the first annual Barbecue and Bluegrass Bash at Paradise North Distillery, but I guarantee there's going to be a second one, I'll guarantee you, because we got a good audience here today, good group. Okay, we got the wetness on top of there. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to add a little bit of I call it sodium, but we're doing Grandma Hazel's. And I just want a little flavor of just a little flavor of Grandma Hazel's over the top to give it just that little bit of sodium. The key thing when you're doing a lot of smokes and a lot of rubs, people use a lot of smoked paprika. So I'm going to do smoked paprika over the top of these along with Grandma Hazel's. We got our Up North Peppery, that's low sodium garlic pepper blend, heavy on the pepper, and I love black pepper. I'm not doing this for competition, I'm doing this to hide from the in-laws. Seriously, right? So who's gonna volunteer when the in-laws coming over, who's gonna volunteer on the grill to hide? Yeah, dang tootin', all you men out there, you god dang right. So we got the black pepper over the top. Because of the hoisin, I'm going to add a little bit of ginger over the top of that. So we're going to add some fresh ginger. And that's really the key to these rubs is that fresh ginger. Now here's another one. I'm going to put an extra coating of wetness over the top. So we're going to add a little bit of that hoisin. Not poison, Freddie, hoisin. Hoisin.
That's what I thought you were putting on.
And we're going to pat that baby in. We're going to set our smoker, our Pit Boss smoker, for about 225 degrees. We're going to set that, let it go for about 3 hours. We're going to wrap it for 2 hours with a little temperature up. And then I've got some smoking right here for the last hour. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. We'll be right back after this, ladies and gentlemen. Freddie, a little music.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
I'll tell you what, we are at our good friends, Tom and Judy's. We are at Paradise North Distillery. Behind us is beautiful South Bay Marina, just an absolutely gorgeous setting.
Wow.
We've got a beautiful platform here. They've got it all set up for special events. If you're hosting or want to host a wedding or any special event, get hold of these good folks. It's a great place right on the water, nice, relaxing, away from everybody else, and it's a great place to come and just hide and enjoy yourself. I guarantee you.
Beautiful.
So make sure you look up our good friends at Paradise North Distillery. They got gift cards online and everything you need from all the specials and all the events, music, whatever happening. After us today are 3 beautiful bluegrass music. Hey, we got to get some of our good friend Awesome Shrimp.
All right, sounds good.
Today with the VIPs, they're also getting a honey bourbon glazed Awesome Shrimp. And so we're just going to do a little bit of something different. We're going to toss a little bit of oil on our beautiful Awesome Shrimp. Nice, cold, deep water shrimp. I'm going to put our good friends at BS Barbecue. They've got some nice sweet heat rub, and we're going to put that over our shrimp right now.
Gonna be good.
It's going to be really, really good. We'll put that rub right over the top of the shrimp. That goes on a good hot griddle, and we're just going to cook those babies just for a second or two. And in a minute, I'm actually going to turn the griddles off. Now, the misting bottle in competition along with the yellow mustard. Everybody has a misting bottle for each and every cut of meat that they do. For racks of ribs, here's what they do. They take apple juice, that's that beautiful sweetener, and it makes the ribs taste sweet. It caramelizes them really nice, gives a nice little glaze over the top. Added way too much apple juice in there while I'm yakking away. We got a little bit of apple juice in there. Then they put an acid in there, and as they mist that sweetness on it, the acid kind of breaks the tissues down a little bit because smoke loves moisture. It's going to help to open up the pores a little bit. So about 10%, a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Now, because we're at the distillery at Paradise North, we're going to take a little bit of their good old-fashioned old M28. And the M28, all theirs resemble something. M28 is probably some highway up in Michigan, as far as I'm concerned, where you kind of get lost in paradise, and that's the theme of a lot of their drinks up here.
Haven't we?
We've been there a lot of time. So we're going to add just a little bit of bourbon in ours to give it that little bit of flavor. And what we end up with is our little misting bottle. So while they're on the grill and you're misting for that when you're smoking for that first 3 hours, you just give little mistings over the top of that racks of ribs. Smoke loves flavor, smoke adheres to flavor, so it settles down in there. One quick little thing before you get to the glaze. Yeah, when we talk about competitors, we talk about the National Rib Cook-Off Association. It's to help young people and people get involved that may not want to be the Kansas City barbecue folks and go by strict rules and have to do everything the proper way. We like to relax a little bit. And because of that, it got like people like this 11-year-old Aiden, and he created his own little sauces, and Aiden's a great little kid. He's not won, but he's gotten like 4th and 5th in some competitions with other competitors, like 15 or 30 other competitors. So he's doing pretty gosh darn good.
Yes.
So we'll see how Aiden does today in just a minute or two. But we need that glaze.
We did a glaze. Very easy to do. Simplify it. All right, honey.
Yes,
There's
dear.
equal amounts of honey here. We got equal amounts of honey. We got a bee in there. Got equal amounts of bourbon.
Oh, baby.
All right. Some root beer barbecue sauce.
Mad Dog and Merrill's root beer
You
barbecue
got it.
sauce.
I love this. This is a great mixture. Obviously some ginger in there. A lot of ginger. Like ginger. This sauce is so simple, very flavorful. Stir that up, and you got it. Very easy.
So all we're simply going to do is I'm going to grab the mopping brush down here. That looks delicious. You added some bourbon to there, I can tell today. And we're just going to, this might be the little wet one at the end that the judges might just really appreciate. That's got the root beer barbecue sauce.
Yes,
It's got the honey. It's got the bourbon in there.
Got the honey, the ginger.
And then
That's
this is
great.
actually a full-size rack of ribs. So we're going to do reverse. We're going to do reverse smoke. And so now we're going to make it into a competitive style. So now we have our little riblet that we smoked and put that on the side.
So you could eat those, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could. Absolutely right. Be careful of the bone. We're going to cut off the riblets. And what we're going to do in competition, I assume, is we're going to take our best center cuts. And I can't see very well from this angle here. Come on, Mad Dog. We're going to go like that. Probably not the proper way to do it, but at least we can see
It's
that
just
way.
television.
And gorgeous little racks of ribs. Honest to goodness, the meat's in there, the flavor's in there. They were smoked really nice.
Oh.
Freddie, Merrill.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what. Okay, you can taste a little bite.
They're hot.
Are they hot?
Yeah, but they're good.
But just the right give, right? Just the right give. Here's the one that went a little raw on me with the dogs, but that's life. They're good though.
You did good.
They are good, right?
What is the address of this place?
It's 101 Bay Beach Road, Freddie.
Well, you know where 100 is.
In the water?
In the water.
Well,
You couldn't be better. You go right on the water's edge. You got ribs, you got bourbon. What else do you need?
little music. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. We'll be right back after this.
Ah, you're something else.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
We're having a wonderful time here at Paradise North Distillery. Now, we're filming in the fall of the year. But I can only imagine during the season of boating with the sailboats and everything else and the beautiful bay behind us and the marina, that you folks that have boats out there can sail on in and come on in and relax and enjoy a nice drink and have a good time here at Paradise North Distillery. We have our good friend from the Rib Cook-Off Association, Anita, with us.
Yes.
I believe Judy was with us last time.
Jody.
That was it.
Jody
Thank you.
Harris.
Jody Harris was with us last
She
time.
is
We
the
have,
founder of the RCOA, Rib Cook-Off Association.
and if you want to get involved and you want to get on not a low scale, but just as a relaxing situation, not just jump into it, a good way to do it is to get hold of the Rib Cook-Off Association, look them up, and if you want to host your own event, you can certainly do that. That's how we got involved with them. That's how Tim got involved with them, Full Belly Tim, to help us out today. We'd like to thank our good friends Abby and Jill. They're with our friends at Fox 11. They were judges here today. Otis is on KISS Radio in the local area here. He was another judge, if I'm not mistaken. And Shotgun Shannon did a wonderful job, and I heard his ribs turned out actually really good, his dry rub. So we'll see what happens here today.
All right.
He's on our-
Segments in the air.
Absolutely. So good friends, Shotgun Shannon there. Okay, it's time, ladies and gentlemen. We're excited. We've got 2 different categories. We've got 2 winners. Go ahead.
We got Rib A and Rib B, and it doesn't matter today if they were wet or dry ribs for either turn on.
It doesn't.
It doesn't today.
It's just A and B.
Just A and B.
That sounds like a
That's
Mad Dog and Merrill
simplifying. I like that.
theory. All right, let's do it. Let's do A first. And I'm looking at a Reserve Grand Champion. Is that correct?
That is
Is that the way
correct.
you're doing it?
Yes.
So the Reserve Grand Champion for Rib A 2025 Paradise North Distillery, the winner of the Reserve Grand Champion is,
Plastered pork.
what is it?
Plastered pork.
Plastered pork, all right, good job. Oh, big guy, big. Look at that, look at this thing here. And that's with Shotgun Shannon?
Awesome.
It's on B.
Yeah,
It's on the B. Yes.
yeah, good, all right, Adam, good job.
Good job, man.
All right.
Sorry if I.
No, that's all good.
Did
I'm
you
all
want
happy.
your money, honey?
Hey, honey, money.
Money for nothing.
Okay, now we got to
for
move
free.
along, I bet.
All right.
Now we're at the Grand Champion for Rib Cook-Off for A
Yes.
at Paradise North Distillery.
And we thank you and Merrill
And Fast Freddy.
and Fast Freddy and the distillery for
Yes.
such a wonderful event.
Thank you, dear.
So let's get tinked!
All right.
What is it?
Oh,
Oh, that was the name of the team.
it is. It's
Good job, good job. Right over here, right over here, right over here. All right. What's the name of the team?
let's get tinked.
I thought you were just being ad-libbing. I seriously thought you were ad-libbing. So this has no bearing that we're giving these second. They're just equally as important as A.
Exactly.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Just so
All
everybody
right.
knows.
And the winner is
Oh, so the Reserve Grand Champion, not the winner.
Second
Reserve
place.
Grand Champion, yes, thank you.
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell! All right! All right! Good job, Tinkerbell.
Thank you.
You betcha. Take a little look right there. Yeah, he's the man. All right. Grand Champion, the Grand Champion for Ribs B, the second category. The winner is, the name of the team,
43rd Parallel.
43rd Parallel.
Hey.
Look at you. This ain't your first rodeo. Good job, good job. All right, thank you very
Good
much.
job.
And your little bit of treats and money. All right, we are at Paradise North Distillery, Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. Anita, thank you so much for being with us here today. We'll be right back to wrap this baby up right after this, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, welcome back.
All right, we got Tim Shop with us to help organize this whole event. Him and his lovely wife, Diane. Peace, love, and barbecue. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tim.
Everybody.
All right.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.